Good afternoon. Anybody who watches my channel will know that very often I talk about my favourite bands and singers and whatnot. And this guy here from Northern Ireland, from Londonderry or Derry, whatever you want to call it, is Feargal Sharkey. And not only was he in the band the Undertones, and I've done videos about them. I've reviewed a book by one of their band members. He was lead singer of the Feargal Sharkey was lead singer of the Undertones, but he went on to do other things quite apart from his connection with the Undertones band, which give us, of course, Teenage Kicks. Played the only song apparently played twice by John Peel on his Radio 1 show. There he is in the back row, Feargal Sharkey with the Undertones from 1975 through to 83, when he left the band and the band essentially broke up. They're still on the go today. They got back together again. So there's Feargal Sharkey with his quivering voice in the back row there. A real belter of a voice. He left the Undertones and basically left punk. And the two songs that I really remember from the mid-80s were A Good Heart and You Little Thief. Do you remember You Little Thief? I don't know if you do or not. You need to be of a certain age, but it was such a high noise, high action movement, had you out of your seat type song. Two drummers and multiple brass section members and singers, and the music video was absolutely fantastic. It was unbelievable. And it's fair to say that Feargal Sharkey did extremely well right into the 90s. With his singing career, but then it all seemed to come to an abrupt end and stop whenever he diverted again. So from the early 90s he sort of moved away from a singing career into a music business career, and this took the form of being appointed as being a member of the British Radio Authority, and then later on he became CEO of British Music Rights. So he had effectively stopped singing, performing, and he retired from all in 2013, presumably to further his massive interest in fly fishing. Of course, this ran hand in hand with his passion for conservation. In 2019, his services to music, either in various bands, but also in promoting British music, was recognised whenever he received an OBE. Since then he has appeared with Mortimer and Whitehouse on their show Gone Fishing to talk about pollution issues, and he's a fervent advocate of anti-pollution measures that are destroying our streams and rivers. I've spoken out so many times about people dumping stuff in rivers, and even government departments allowing sewage to get into rivers, and what does he say here? We need ambitious policies, not tinkering around the edges. So this has been Feargal Sharkey, pop musician, and now conservation advocate. And he said he's had a brilliant life in music, and it was time for somebody else to take the stage, and that's one of the reasons why he didn't go back whenever he was asked to the Undertones lead singer position. So he's still alive, and he's a high-profile member of an organisation called River Action. Who are we? Launched in 2021, River Action is on a mission to rescue Britain's rivers by raising awareness of river pollution and applying pressure on industrial and agricultural producers, water companies and other polluters. I mean, this is well worth supporting. And you can read that down for yourself. Our prime focus is to target food production companies whose supply chains are complicit in the increasing volume of river pollution caused by runoff, nutrient-rich agricultural waste. However, wherever our precious rivers are being abused by polluters, River Action will be campaigning to raise awareness and seek remedies. Not is talking about anyone, including government departments who are polluting our rivers. Anybody throw prams and refuse into our rivers, and there's Feargal Sharkey as he is today. Let's see what it says there. Most widely known as lead vocalist for the Undertones, recent years performed various roles supporting the UK's commercial music industry. He's vice chairman of River Action, passionate environmental campaigner, focusing particularly on the state of rivers. A lifelong fly fisherman, actively campaigned against pollution, particularly in chalk streams. And you can read that down yourself. So that's a big, he's had quite a few changes in his life. So good on Feargal Sharkey, and I certainly appreciate what he's doing, and I loved his music back in the day. He's still out there being a voice for conservation. He's only 65. He's 5 years younger than me, but I certainly hold him in high regard and great respect. He's gone, but not forgotten, and he's still alive. And usually anything that he has to say is pretty worth listening to.